You don't mind clambering up there, do you, Sergeant? New suit. You know what this is, don't you?
What?
Breaking Bad. They see some guy in a fumigation suit, or some other bloke with a face mask, and it's all the 3 9s. It's a meth lab.
Is that right?
Now, is this any interest to CID at all? Does it look remotely like a drug factory?
Just give me a minute.
And CID, my time's not cheap. Shouldn't be dealing with this. So what do you see? Nothing. Waste of time? Of course it is. Anything? No narcotics?
No, nothing at all.
Like I said.
Yeah, you were right, sir.
Come on, then. You can get back to clearing up your human detritus. How's it going with the swarm of homeless losers? Sponges, that's what they are. Sucking up resources. You can't help them. My tax and they chuck benefits at them. And what are they? Even bigger burdens on the state. Oh. How does anyone let themselves get that bad, eh? I ask you.
Bless you. Divine intervention.
Oh, what now?
Dr. Al Heskey has spent the night at the home of a vicar.
Oh, he'll have hated that.
Well, I don't think so. According to this, she is rather excellent.
She?
Mysterious ways.
Emma.
Jimmy.
I just wanted to say thank you for looking after Cam yesterday.
Oh, you're welcome. I listened to your message and, well, I held his hand. It seemed to help a bit. He was pretty upset about losing all his clothes, though. Forensics had to pack them all up. But, well, I managed to find him a coat, so I think by the end he was okay.
You don't know where he went?
Sorry.
Hey, listen, you two, I've got something to say, and it's deadly serious. About my rescue mission last Wednesday. I don't want Al to know that you know, so keep it secret, okay?
She's talking about you.
You.
You'll let me know the arrangements.
Mum prepaid. A prepaid plan. Nothing fancy. She'll not want flowers. She couldn't abide the waste of flowers at funerals.
I'd like to be there.
That'd be nice. Not having to see her off on my own.
I was exceptionally fond of your mother. Come on, Andrew. Jump in. I'll give you a lift to the bungalow.
You don't have to.
I know that you had to sell your car. Gloria told me.
Well, it's very decent of you, Dr. Carmichael. It's not a day for buses.
Hey, wait. I'm discharged now. Just hang on a minute. You can't stop me going.
What do you want?
You've been given some dressings. It's really important you let the wound heal, let it dry.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. Come on.
Thanks.
It's my contact details. I'm not hard to find, if you need me. I am not saying that you will need me, but if you did, I wouldn't do anything to jeopardise her safety. I really wouldn't, Dave.
Fair enough.
Have you really found somewhere to stay?
Dave, come on.
There.
I'm sorry, Andrew. I don't mean to impose.
No, it's fine. Just turn right and it's on the right. Bulb's gone, sorry.
More tea, Vicar?
Please don't.
Look, we went over this last night, didn't we? Let's just pretend the whole thing never happened. That's what I'm doing.
Fine. Right, yeah, that's going to be easy, isn't it? What kind of Christian hospitality is it when a vicar offers herself to her guest? Let's just forget it. What, forget that I flashed you my gear?
You were upset. It was a misunderstanding. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have hugged you.
I needed that hug. You were such a gentleman, and now I've ruined our friendship before it's even begun.
Well, who said we were friends? It's a little bit presumptuous, Kirsty. You're crossing the line there.
What is wrong with me?
Nothing! Nothing is wrong with you. Man up, woman. Find the things that you want. Stop surrounding yourself with past misery. What is it you want? You want to do your singing thing, right?
Please, drop it. It's not that easy.
It is that easy. You just find a song in your heart and you let it out your mouth.
Please.
Singing songs.
I haven't got the time.
Then make the time.
Why does it even matter to you?
It matters to me because someone I like is messing themselves up, and that someone is you.
Okay. But only if you come with me. You're going into Lichfield anyway.
I will not set foot in that cathedral.
What if I said I can't do it on my own?
I will not set foot in that cathedral.
Andrew, what's going on? How long has the electricity been off?
How could I look after Mum and go to work? I couldn't.
Of course.
There's been no money.
What about unemployment benefit?
Not if you leave a job.
So you didn't apply for a carer's allowance then, did you? What is going on?
You've got nothing to lose, Kirsty.
Stop distracting me.
I had a friend who had a vegetable garden. My mate used to grow, like, prize-winning marrows and potatoes and other things that you find in a vegetable garden.
Flapjacks for the soup kitchen. Please, leave me be.
But what my mate really wanted to grow was flowers. Now, he knew the importance of his 5-a-day veg, but petunias, roses, agapanthus, that's what made his heart a-flutter.
I know you're making this up.
I'm not making it up. It's a true story. My mate's name was, it was Percy.
So what happened?
Cross-pollination. His veg was never finer nor more fecund, and Percy himself, well, he was happy because he had his flowers.
I cannot believe that you're trying to parable me.
Well, some people put a lot of store by parables. I know Percy did.
Notice to quit may not need to be taken literally. But in any case, you've got nothing to lose, Andrew.
You're right. I'll go to the housing office.
Excellent.
They'll understand, won't they? When I explain about Mum being ill and passing away, it's not like I've ever been a scrounger.
I'm sure they'll listen.
At the job centre, when I told them I'd left work. Oh. But this is different. They have to help people who really need help.
Let me know how you get on.
Yes. Yes, and how can they help me if I don't ask them to?
They can't.
I'll let you know what happens, as soon as I've got it sorted.
Be sure that you do.
So there's been no sign of Cam Lewis?
Wherever he is, he's not attracting our attention. He could be anywhere.
Well, where are they supposed to go, Rob? People like Cam, where?
You didn't hear this from me, right? But up on the Bairstow Business Park, there's an empty office. It used to be a paper mill. Somebody might be setting up a squat there. Might be.
Might be.
Give it a few hours, and word will get around. But you did not hear it from me, OK?
Thanks, Rob. Bye.
Are they you out there?
Out of plastic, not out of a skip. There's no pee, poo or blood stains, and there's no bed bugs. I got a deal. I got a spark to hook us in. It's all safe and totally illegal. Reroutes are us.
All this space. Will there be others?
There's another 4 rooms. They'll soon be full. Word got out. There's loos. There's even hot water. I reckon this'll do us right until the baby comes, and then we'll take it from there. Whatever you want to do.
How did you get this, eh? How?
It's safe. That's all that matters.
I can't stop thinking about Tommy.
Don't.
Floating in the water.
Chaz, he met the wrong people in the wrong place.
I know. New mattresses.
Hot water.
Spill it, Dave Preston. Where'd you get this kind of money from?
You withdrew £2,000 from the joint account.
Yes, I did. I needed cash.
What for?
To maintain the domain of the Granger Clinic website and to pay for some top-drawer SEO. Search engine.
Optimisation, yes, I know what that is. And you paid for this in cash?
Yeah, because it greases the wheels.
As does a bank transfer. Oh, Daniel, this isn't dodgy, is it?
Of course it's not. Okay, cash is trendy. Hipsters need cash to shop in pop-up shops.
Your tech guys are hipsters.
Yeah, they play darts in their office in a sort of ironic postmodern way.
Honestly, Daniel, this had better be above board. You did get an invoice, did you?
Yeah.
Fine. In the spirit of financial openness, I feel like I should mention my new coat.
Your new coat?
I may have given you the impression that it was rather more of a bargain than it actually was. It wasn't £180. It was £680. Oh. Which is neither ironic nor postmodern.
See, what we need here is a time machine. Had you applied for carer's allowance when you first moved back, this could have been a whole other story.
She was my mother. I didn't want to be paid for looking after her.
There are always problems with retrospectives. If you'd entered into communication with your landlord earlier...
He wasn't my landlord.
There's nothing I can do about the eviction.
No.
Now, I've been looking at a hostel.
Well, I mean, if I have to, but not for long. When I get the funeral out the way, I'll get a job and find a flat or a room. I don't need much.
Yeah, but there's a problem. There was a hostel I thought might have a space. Burr House.
I know where it is. It's not far.
Yeah, but it turns out I'm using old data. It's shut down as of Monday.
Oh.
Redevelopment.
Oh.
So, my best advice is to try the hostels and B&Bs in Birmingham.
Birmingham?
I mean, they're stretched, but there's a chance if you knock on the doors there might be a last-minute place, or someone hasn't turned up. But what's essential is that you get and keep a roof over your head, because then it'll be so much easier to get a job.
I don't need much.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. Really, I am.
I'll let you know how I get on.
The support services have been outsourced. Nobody'll be here next week.
Outsourced? So you're...
Redundant, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, that is what I call a stick.
It's for you.
Yeah, but how's Gandalf going to cope without it?
Rick was a Tolkien nerd. If you knew I was giving this away, it'd be incandescent.
Well, then I accept it with pleasure, thank you.
Turn the big lock and stuff these through the letterbox when you leave.
Why? Where are you going?
I've got some errands to run. And I'll need to get a wiggle on if I'm going to make it to the cathedral.
Oh, she's going to do it. Yes, you're manned up. I'm so pleased. So what's it going to be? It's going to be Bette Midler, right?
I'm manning up. I'm not going nuts.
Come on, wind beneath my wings.
Thank you.
It was the parable that did it, wasn't it?
I know this is going to drive you nuts, but I don't care. I thank the Lord for bringing you into my life, and I pray that he'll keep his eye on you.
Okay, all done. It's fine, just, As long as you don't bless me.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bless you.
Good luck.
Come in.
I don't want to be a bother.
No, you're not. Come in. How did you get on?
Not so good.
Really?
I'm going back home to the bungalow to pack a few bits up. Then I've got to try and find a hostel or a B&B. Probably in Birmingham.
Really?
Oh, it's no good saying, oh, poor me. Not now. I'm the one who buried his head in the sand. I'm the one who let this happen.
Andrew, are you all right for cash?
Oh, don't do that, Dr. Carmichael.
No, of course not. Sorry.
I just popped by to let you know what's what. I've got a few quid put by for emergencies at home. I'll be all right. I'll just pop. You said to let you know. And thanks again for this morning. What a day, eh? What a day.
Come. Yes, it's me. Oh, Shaz, what happened in the hospital? Is the baby all right? What about you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Really?
I had a little operation, but me and the baby are okay.
What, they cut you open?
Just a tiny bit.
Mate, glad you found us.
Yeah. What about you? I heard. How could they think it were you? Do you want an orange?
Vitamin C. You have to look after yourself, Shaz.
I would have told anybody. Anybody that asked me. You wouldn't have hurt Tommy.
I tried to help Tommy.
I'm sorry he wasn't around.
I'm sorry you had to be in the hospital.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Really good.
Everything is?
No, not Tommy. Tommy tried to talk to me and he couldn't.
What do you mean he couldn't?
Because his mouth was full of blood.
My name is Tommy Mabisi, and I want to talk to you about being homeless. It's horrible. When I decided to do this vlog, I was mostly worried about two things. Being cold and frightened. I thought most rough sleepers had mental health issues. Some of them do. But mostly homeless people are angry. And they are cold. Physically cold. Sometimes they are literally freezing. I mean, get that cold and well, anybody would take drugs. And anybody would want a drink. Trust me, the cold can make you mad. Okay, think of a tramp. What do you think of? A picturesque old-timer with silver stubble and a knotted hanky at the end of a stick. Night of the road. That's rot. Imagine your grandmother living on the streets with nothing to eat. People become homeless when they're not strong, when they're dealing with bereavement or illness, or there's a crisis in their lives. And the constant question remains, why do they let it happen? Well, that's easy. But how can we stop it? I don't know. But what I do know is that homeless people are ordinary people, and that homelessness happened to them. After all, we're all 3 paychecks away from it happening to us. Homeless people do get angry, and with no power and no control, it will make you that way. It will also make you scared. I'm scared. This is Tommy BC, and I'm signing out.
Erasmus Darwin was a physician and a poet whose diverse interests included biology, botany, and technology. He lived right here in the heart of Lichfield from 1756 until 1781. Lichfield being some 37 miles. I'm going to repeat that for them, Erasmus. 37 long, hard, hilly, sore on my feet miles from Leatherbridge. Erasmus was, of course, grandfather to Mr. Origin of Species, Charles Darwin. Charlie's grandpa sure did set the bar high. OK, now come this way, and if you can try and get the silhouette in. Erasmus numbered amongst his friends some of the world's great thinkers and most awe-inspiring minds. Benjamin Franklin, James Watt, Josiah Wedgwood, William Small, Matthew Bolton. It's quite a club, the legendary Lunar Society. They used to meet in the 1760s at Soho House in Birmingham, but also probably right in this very room. It's a shame that my phone hasn't got smell-o-vision, because there's a distinct whiff of genius in the air. They call themselves the Lunar Society, or lunatics, because they used to meet on nights with a full moon. There's no street lamps, no cat's eyes, no infrared. The moonlight brought them together, and it lit their way home again. Thank you. I'll take it from there. Cheers, really appreciate it. A herbalist and a healer. The original inventor of the stabilising axle, 4 jointed rods in the form of an isosceles trapezium, which remains central in motor engineering even today. He believed in equality. He predicted mechanical flight. This was an extraordinary man. He is my hero. The 3 spires of Lichfield Cathedral, where Erasmus attended, and where his notions of equality and freedom were preached against with derision and scorn. This is really cool. Now, this used to be the front door, but when Erasmus fell out with the church and God, he redesigned his house and made this the back door. That showed him. Erasmus Darwin, are you in today?
Who are you? I'm looking for Cam. I'm his doctor.
What's this then? Home visit?
Is he here?
How did you find out about here?
I heard.
Who from?
It doesn't really matter, I just
can't trust him. You know him?
Whoa.
Dave. Look, shout us if you need us, yeah? We're just here.
I just wanted to explain.
You let me down.
They would have ID'd you, Cam, and then they would have come for you, and if they'd come, they wouldn't have come lightly. And then I couldn't get out of court.
I couldn't get out because they locked me up.
I made sure Emma looked after you, though. Made sure she understood. She held your hand.
It's good she held my hand. You thought you saw me stab him. You shoved your hands in your pockets and you walked away.
No, it wasn't like that. I didn't know what I'd seen.
Me and Tommy. I held on till I had to let him go.
Emma told me she got you a new coat.
Yeah.
I'm here if you need me.
Well, you don't.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but But now I see through many dangers, toils and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace has brought me safe.
Hey, mate. Lay down.
Grace will lead me home.
She wants us to test drive this new software that she's installed so that we can talk via the computer.
Oh, like FaceTime. I did try to tempt him with a tin of salmon when we got home, but he just sat and glared at me from inside the tumble dryer.
Hello, are you receiving me at the mill?
Whoa, 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 whoa!